Freelancers on Upwork are getting $4 billion per year. 25% of those jobs are for web development, including some of the highest paid jobs. Coding on Upwork is therefore a $1 billion category at minimum. In this video, I'm going to explain to you how I got started as a freelance web developer on Upwork and how you can do the same thing too. At the end of this video, I'm going to share with you the #1 thing stopping you from getting your first job. I got started on Upwork a couple of months ago and it has changed my life. I'm now able to work wherever I want and whenever I want, and I'm also able to do a variety of really interesting jobs. The first point I'm going to make is, how do you set up your profile? Look at what the pros are doing. Kirby Ferguson, the filmmaker behind Everything is a Remix, had a really good quote. Our creativity comes from without, not from within. We are not self-made. We are dependent on one another. Admitting this to ourselves isn't an embrace of mediocrity and derivativeness. It's a liberation from our misconceptions, and it's an incentive to not expect so much from ourselves and to simply begin. You don't need to reinvent the wheel when it comes to your Upwork profile. What I recommend is you take a look at the top freelancers in your area and see what they're doing. Pick out some of the best nuggets of information and consider adding them to your profile. The term I like to use is remixing it. So find something that you really like that's performing extremely well in your niche and remix it for yourself. Put in some of your own communication skills and some of your own experience, as well as different wording to show off your personality. Warning. Do not copy. If you copy somebody else's profile on Upwork, that person will discover it and they will report you. This will very negatively impact your profile and prevent you from getting jobs. Also, if a client recognizes this, they're going to consider you as a fraud. #2, get testimonials. You need reviews to get jobs, and you need jobs to get reviews. This is unfortunately the catch-22 of Upwork. So how can we overcome this? Testimonials are easy to get. I recommend that you get 3 of your friends or previous employers, which is the best case scenario, to write you a favorable testimonial. In order to do this testimonial, Upwork will actually verify that this person is a real person. So they need to have a LinkedIn account. That's the #1 thing. So I'm sure you can create a LinkedIn account, find some of your friends on there, find some of your previous employers and ask them to write you a review. Once Upwork verifies that this is an actual person, you can put that testimonial on your profile page, and it really strengthens the argument to put you ahead of other people who also don't have much experience. This will give you credibility. #3, create amazing work examples. Make these work examples look like real world projects that you completed for clients. The reality is, if you expect somebody to hire you for work without first showing your work, you're living in cuckoo land. You need to link at least 3 very good projects to your clients so they can see what you're capable of and why they should hire you. You also need a portfolio website. It is possible to create and host your portfolio website completely for free. Comment down below if that's something that you're interested in seeing in a future video. This portfolio should be highlighted on your profile on Upwork. You should lay it out to look like real projects for real clients. This is going to give your clients or potential clients confidence in you and your abilities. Proof of work will lead to more work. Before sharing with you the #1 turnoff for clients, I want you to take a moment to please boost this video by giving it a like. It's free, it costs you absolutely nothing, and you can take it back whenever you want. I'm a small YouTuber and I really appreciate the support. Do not copy and paste proposals. Applying for jobs on Upwork takes a lot of time. It can be very time consuming to write out new proposals for every single client, but it does make a huge difference. What you can do instead to save a little bit of time is to create some templates. These templates will outline exactly how you're going to structure your proposals. Once you've copy and pasted those proposal templates, you can add in customizations to make it personal to the client. Things I recommend that you do is you go to that client's profile and you find out their first name. This will be visible in their review section usually, where other people have referred to John, Jacob, Mark, Sarah, whoever the client is, and you can use that first name in your proposal. Oftentimes they'll have a link to their website or to their business, or you'll be able to Google who they are and what they're about. I recommend trying to find their LinkedIn page, learn a little bit about them and refer to that if you can. These small steps that take a little bit of extra effort are really going to boost your proposal compared to everybody who's copying and pasting. Since I'm mentioning templates, I'm actually going to share with you a template that I've created and I personally use on my profile for my proposals. I'm going to be sharing this template with you through my Substack, so feel free to subscribe to that newsletter down below. So now that you know and understand how to set up your profile on Upwork, maybe it's time to learn a little bit more about coding. If you want to learn more about how I hacked my brain to learn coding and actually become a freelance web developer, you can check this video. If you like this video and you want to see more in the future, consider subscribing, and I would again really appreciate if you could like this video. It helps the video out a ton. I really appreciate all your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.